Niamh,
Hello, how are you?
how are you?
Good.
I suppose health and fitness wise after missing last week.
Yeah, I'm all good. Fully available now, back to full fitness. So yeah.
Was it a shoulder you were out at the weekend? Was it?
Yes, yeah. AC, yeah. So just took a knock towards the end of the game, and it just kind of needed a week. But yeah, I'm good to go.
You had a pretty consistent run in Irish squads for a little while before that. Was it
Yeah.
a strange experience missing out on a game watching on?
Yeah.
Were you there in Newport watching?
No. We actually watched it. A couple of us watched it together there at home. It was weird. I think the last game I watched on telly was when the girls played in Japan. So yeah, I've been kind of lucky enough not to have too many injuries, and like this is just 1 week, so yeah, I can't really complain.
So making up for last time this week.
Yeah, hopefully now. Yeah, I'm just excited to just get back out there, all going well with selection. Yeah.
Was it particularly frustrating missing out last week, just given how the scrum had gone the week before? And I imagine that the first thing you want to do is just get back out as quick as possible.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like after a game like that, you kind of just want to get out and rectify your mistakes straight away. But at the same time, I just had to kind of, like, there was nothing I could really do about it when I was ruled out. So I just had to just make sure then I was doing everything I could kind of off the pitch in terms of just being on top of my detail, and just making sure I was up to speed that way. And then I'm very grateful now that I have the last weekend to put my hand up again.
Are games like that against England just kind of like a rite of passage for a prop coming through?
Yeah, I played a few minutes against them last year, and that was tough, but I guess kind of starting against a team like that, it is a tough one, and like I was a bit bruised after it, but yeah, I guess kind of like they say, like you win or you learn, and like I just have to take my learnings from that weekend.
Looking at this weekend then, we were kind of talking to Dennis there about it's been a long campaign, and
yeah.
It's not going to be long before you're back in here preparing for a World Cup as well. How much do you want to just get out there, finish this campaign off on a high and have something to kind of look forward to then?
Yeah, 100%. Like this weekend is kind of a really good opportunity for us to hopefully finish the campaign with some momentum, and then we'll have a little break then. Everyone will kind of get out of here, go back to their friends and families for a while. We have a few weeks of kind of a break and then a bit of remote training, and then hopefully we'll just get back in June and hit the ground running.
Very good, thanks.
And for Scotland, again it was like, I think you've beaten 15 out of 17 times in the Six Nations, but obviously they won 2 years ago at home.
Yeah.
It's always that added pressure going away, but this Six Nations, then Ireland have had a great away win, so it's all the pressure coming on together.
Yeah, 100%. Like you say, 2 years ago it was a very different story, but this year, like, we've had 2 good wins. Even last weekend, we put 40 odd points on Wales, and still we were kind of like, no, there were definitely like some areas where we could have sharpened up. So just kind of the difference comparing the two from 2 years ago, there's quite a vast difference, so we'll be hoping to put some points on them this weekend away from home as well.
I asked Dennis about this, but just even personally for yourself, how
Yeah.
do you kind of keep yourself, I guess, kind of emotionally, mentally, physically, because it's long a campaign since was it 10 weeks now in camp?
Yeah, it's been a while. To be honest with you, I enjoy it during the week. Like, we have great fun here in camp. We work hard, but like we kind of all enjoy each other's company. So that side of things I kind of love. I guess like the weekends can be tough. I mean the first 3 games, like you would feel it on your body, and obviously I didn't play last weekend, so yeah, like it can be quite taxing on your body, and then it can be like draining as well, emotionally and mentally, but I guess you've just got to kind of, when you get your days off, just try and mentally reset, get out of here, just see different people or whatever, and just make sure that you're kind of staying fresh.
I think the camaraderie and friendship we've seen really, it's so strong. Who gets to play the music? We've heard of Blair in here now. Oh
yeah, well, I try to get on the speaker as much as I can, but sometimes my music gets turned off. Brit, to be fair, she's fairly good on the music now. She'd do our match day tunes. And then, it depends. Daro kind of likes to do a bit of gym music, and Ruth does some, but hers isn't that good. So.
What's your go-to music?
Oh, I love a bit of techno, but it's just like you have to please everyone. So then you kind of, and then like for the older girls in camp, you have to kind of play like noughties tunes and stuff like that. But yeah.
Nice mix.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'd say you look forward to though as well, kind of having maybe the break after this and then hopefully getting back in June, I think it is, you said?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Yeah, like I said, we've kind of 2 weeks remote. I've a couple of college exams to do, and then we'll be training remotely then after that. Yeah, so it will be nice kind of just to change the scenery. But I kind of can't wait for pre-season. I love pre-season, and just it'll be a great summer, I think, yeah.
Lovely, thank you, best luck.
Thank you, thanks.
What are you doing in college, Niamh?
I'm in final year of veterinary. I have been in final year for a few years though, so it's not that impressive. Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing bits of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
in what, where?
UCD.
UCD, wow,
Yeah.
okay. And is that something you know down the line, obviously?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's really taken the back seat. Yeah, I'm just kind of focused on rugby at the minute. Yeah, I think that'll be a retirement
Plan.
thing, yeah.
And come here, when you got the yellow against England,
Yeah.
were you kind of going, oh, this is coming, or because obviously, you know, England
Yeah.
are just...
Yeah, like obviously throughout the first half, I kind of knew I was under pressure, and that, like, obviously it was a possibility. And then I guess at half time we kind of regrouped, and we thought maybe from like the couple of scrums before the half that we had kind of got it sorted, but obviously not. So yeah, it was disappointing, to be honest, to concede that, and just like it puts the girls under pressure then when we go down to 14. So yeah, sorry, does that answer your question?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know, I think there was a shot like you looked fairly upset. It must have been a frustration for you, wasn't it?
Oh,
You know,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, that's my job. So when it kind of doesn't, like, when you don't get your job right, like we're very process driven, and it's all about like get your process right, do your role. So I guess I was kind of quite disappointed in myself to have kind of let the scrum down a bit in that way. Like we take huge pride in our scrum and our set piece in general. So yeah, so that'll, like, it's, you know, for me, like I haven't been kind of propping for too long, so it's always been a bit of I guess it's constant work on for me. So yeah.
And did you feel they were just different level? Like how was it different with them compared to...
Yeah, like I guess they just have, like, they probably, their pack has weight on us, but at the same time they are very good operators. Do you know, like they're a very good front row. But I think we should have been able to manage them. We kind of had a look at where we came away from our process, just in our setup and in our hit. So like, yes, they're very good and they obviously had good success, but we think we should be able to be at that level. Like that's where we want to be. So yeah.
I know we mentioned obviously
Yeah.
Dennis Fogarty was in here, and I suppose how have you found working with him? Obviously he's someone who had huge experience, I suppose, in terms of professional games as a player, and obviously he's done a lot of coaching as well.
Yeah, no, we all love working with Dennis. Like the way he prepares us for kind of games and dealing with bigger packs. Yeah, like it's top class. And to be honest, I was kind of disappointed to kind of let him down as well, in a way. But we've had some good reviews. We've worked a lot on our process. And yeah, obviously I was back in scrums then today, so yeah.
And I guess obviously you've been playing, I suppose, quite a bit now with Niamh Jones and the Jew gang, I suppose.
Yeah.
Have you found work with them? Obviously they've been, as I say, kind of very experienced now, and obviously we saw last day getting 2 tries, like she can break into the game as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's great working with the two of them. Like Niamh is, like, again, she's not the biggest player on the pitch, but she really kind of makes up for it in every other way. And like in the scrum, like she really knows what she's doing. And Linda obviously like has like well over 40 caps, so like she's kind of been around. She knows what to do as well. And like you say, she goes around walking in 2 tries. Like yeah, she just makes it look so easy.
I suppose what's on the bench as well, like players there who very capable of putting good jobs, so you kind of know you have to kind of give everything you have. What
Yeah.
while you're on the pitch, I guess, as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the girls coming off the bench have done a great job in the last few weeks, and obviously Sive was in last weekend as well and was super then when she came on. So yeah, it's great to have kind of to know that like when the changes happen, the bench is making such a good impact.
And some excellent tackling as well by you, Niamh. Like, do you
Oh,
love
yeah.
that part of the game?
Yeah, that's probably my favourite. I do. I like defence. Don't always get it right now, but yeah, it'd probably be kind of the thing I try and bring to the table. Do you know?